department in two schools, Setam and Sasard, has to be combined as suggested by UGC and to be housed at Sasard affiliated colleges. Presently, there are 65 affiliated colleges with a total of 27,314 students, as against 54 colleges in 2012-13. Out of these, 33 are permanent and 32 temporary, 16 government and 49 private. So far, 9 colleges were NEC accredited. Only 7 colleges of the state have science subjects. This is a bone of contention. Also, we need that there should be more science subjects in the colleges of the state. Majority of colleges are in Kohima and Dimapur. There are autonomous colleges too, Patka Christian College and Kohima Science College. We like to encourage the autonomy of the colleges. 2 more than the pipeline for autonomy. Huge initiative. The university plans to start biotechnology, Center for Cultural and Religious Studies, Tourism Management, and Art Science. Due to lack of public transport from nearby towns, campuses desperately need procurement of buses and other vehicles for transportation of our students, employees, and trainees. Being multi-campus, the university needs adequate funding to create more infrastructures and associated facilities, for which additional fund requirement with DPR under the 12th five-year plan was submitted to University Grants Commission, and it was defended. And we defended for having additional grant of almost 65 crores, which are urgently required for creating the facilities in all the 3 permanent campuses. Nagaland University desires to establish academic staff college in the near future. I congratulate all students who are going to receive degree and gold medals in this convocation and wish them every success in life. Let us join hands for the development of the university, the state, and the country of ours. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir. We now call upon the guest of honor, Shri T.R. Zeliang, the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, to address the gathering.
Chairperson, Honorable Governor of Nagaland, Sri P. Acharya, Chancellor of Nagaland University, Professor D.N. Boragohain, Professor B.K. Konwar, Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, Honorable Ministers, Parliamentary Secretaries, Advisors, and other dignitaries present here. Honorable Member of Executive Council, Academic Council, Board of Schools, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Controller of Examination, Deans, respected faculty members, other invited guests, officers and staff, graduates getting their degrees and gold medals, other students, representative of press and media, ladies and gentlemen. Today in this convocation program, I understand something is missing in our midst, which is, as announced earlier, Srimati Smriti Irani, Union Minister of Human Resource Development, who was ready to be here till 11 p.m. last night. She rang me up this morning and told me that due to her sudden ill health, she could not make it to be with us. She also apologized and told me to convey to all of you of her regretness for not being able to grace this convocation program. Anyway, don't worry, the Honorable Governor and myself will try to fill up the gap as much as possible. At the outset, I feel privileged and honored to be present in the galaxy of scholars and dignitaries on this occasion of the fourth convocation of Nagaland University. We were eagerly looking forward to the presence of the Honorable Union Minister for HRD, Srimati Smriti Irani. However, as I have mentioned, due to ill health, she is unable to be here with us today. We pray that God will grant her a quick recovery. Despite many constraints and challenges that has plagued the university in the past, I'm happy to see that the university is finally emerging out of its troubled past and is steadily improving itself, both administratively and academically. I also congratulate Professor B.K. Konwar, the Vice Chancellor for presiding over the most peaceful and academically productive period in the history of the Nagaland University. It is worthy to note that during the past 21 years of existence of this university, the university has been able to organize just 4 convocations, out of which 2 convocations, if I'm not mistaken, are being held during the tenure of the present Vice Chancellor, Professor B.K. Konwar. I congratulate him for this achievement. During the last 21 years of its existence, the university has made significant contribution in shaping and the contours and quality of higher education in the state, which in turn has broadened the horizons of the youth of our state. This has been possible because of the hard work and commitment of the teachers and staff of the university. I congratulate all of them, together with the successful students who are being given degrees and medals today. Although Nagaland University is a central university, it still lacks in many areas. There are many issues that need to be collectively addressed by all of us, such as issue of infrastructural inadequacies, university administration, academic quality and relevancy of curriculum, and the quality of research work, etc., as mentioned by Vice Chancellor. I would like the university to introspect on what it has achieved in the last 21 years of its existence. What have been the shortcomings and how they can be addressed for the growth and development of the university. Nagaland has a relatively youthful population as compared to the developed countries of the West and the bigger Asian nations such as China and Japan. I think we can leverage this to our advantage because our English-speaking educated youth are our real asset in the emerging global village or global market. At the same time, they can be our liabilities if we do not utilize them or find jobs for them. Given this background, can the university review its courses and salary to make them more relevant to the needs of the 21st century, so as to better equip our students and graduates for the increasingly competitive job market? As we all have come across through daily newspapers, the recent, rather pathetic but very serious matter of the 150 Naga students from some higher technical institution brings to focus some very important issue for the Nagaland University itself. The state government will be setting up a committee to suggest steps so as to ensure that the careers of the students are not put into further jeopardy. Apart from inquiring into how the entire episode took place and to ensure that such incident does not reoccur again. On the part of the university, the incident drives home the need for the university to expedite the process of establishing various technical institutions that are sadly lacking in the state and which has driven our youth to adopt such extreme measures to try and fulfill their aspiration outside the state. While congratulating all the graduates receiving their degrees today, I would like to urge them to use their knowledge for improving the quality of life of our people. As the most educated and privileged section of our society, I wish you to become the pioneers and torchbearers to bring a fresh and new ideas in the areas of development and social reforms. I want you to become agents of change for the betterment of our society. In conclusion, I would like to thank the Nagaland University for inviting me to be part of this fourth convocation. Let me also remind the successful students who would be receiving their degrees and gold medals that your degree also carries corresponding duties and obligation to the society and the nation at large. The best way you can pay back to the university is by becoming responsible and productive citizens of this great nation. I wish you all a bright future. Thank you and Kok Nalan.
Thank you, sir, for your warm wishes and words of encouragement. We now request the Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University to initiate the proceedings for conferment of degrees.
Let the candidates be presented.
The Dean, School of Sciences, Professor S.U. Ahmed, will present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Chancellor, sir, I present you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
The Dean, School of Social Sciences, Professor P.K. Deka, will present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Chancellor Sir, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
The Dean, School of Humanities and Education, Professor Bruno Legisse, will present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Chancellor Sir, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
The Dean, School of Agricultural Sciences and Rural Development, Professor M. Alaminla Au, will present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Chancellor Sir, I present to you the candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of Nagaland University, I admit you all to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversations, you show yourselves worthy of the same.
May I request the Honorable Governor of Nagaland and the Chief Rector of Nagaland University to give away the degree certificates, please.
Gilda Marbanyang, Education. Zavise, Education. Molikuti Joseph, Education. Yapang Chang, Education. Intinaru Longkomer, Education. Chang Niu Ndang, Education. Debashish Barua, English. Anthony V. Prezol Richa, English. Shashanka Shekhar Sharma, English. Thomas John, History and Archaeology. Eunice Allinger, History and Archaeology. C.P. Anto, Sociology. Velhu Koza, Sociology. Sumitra Salam, Botany. Tabitha Langhu, Botany. Limasimba, Botany. Bendansenla N, Chemistry. Daniel Kibami, Chemistry. Brenda, Geography. Supongtanjan, Geology. Kevyu Shriya, Agricultural Economics. Rufusel Hukehe, Entomology. Visakho Shunya, Genetics and Plant Breeding. Tushimanla, Genetics and Plant Breeding. Rokulhu Keditu, Horticulture. Narula Ponganer, Plant Pathology. Thank you, sir. The Registrar, Professor T. Lanususang, will now present the candidates who will receive gold medals in various disciplines.
May I request the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, Sri D.R. Zeliang, to give away the gold medals to the following recipients.
Avani C, Botany. Parimal Chandra Bhomik, Chemistry. Sintilamla, Geography.